Hiya, Angel. Could you please scream into the void? Ahem. Ah!
Rising with each beat that the music is bringing, new flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in.
How's it going, everybody? This is Novakast, back with another video, and I think that Angel Dust clip kind of best summarizes my feelings about this right now. This whole situation when it comes down to Quantum TV, the controversy, and him, you know, to an extent, not having any morals. Although he tries to claim he's trying to, have the moral high ground and all this, clearly, evidence shows that he doesn't, and has no qualms to, get other people involved that shouldn't be involved in this. But I digress. To an extent, it is part of what we're going to be talking about. Now, just to give you guys a heads up, this is going to be a summary of basically a recent video that he posted, which was the Act Man threatened to murder me. Now, I was going to kind of respond through the full video, like piece by piece, but I'm not going to give it that attention. At least at this point, I don't want to, or spend the time, because if anything, I can summarize this in a very quick video. And honestly, if you guys want me to do a response later on, then you know what, I will, giving my full thoughts on it. But with this, I want to just give my quick thoughts, because this is ridiculous. And all in all, it's just getting worse and worse. And actually, to top it off, it just goes to show what this individual will go, or the lengths this guy will go to get his way. But I guess let's just start off by discussing the gist. So, as you guys know, Quantum TV, guy who is ban evading, is allegedly, due to tweets, a racist homophobe, proceeded to make a Elden Ring video that was in poor taste. People were not happy. This individual tried to bash the fan base, and try to slander people for having an opinion about the game and give their opinions about his review. He didn't take kindly to this, tried to double down. When that didn't work, he tried to triple down, especially when other people were getting involved. And when that didn't work, he continued to do things like, for instance, try to spin the narrative that, oh, it's not me that's the one that says slurs towards people, it's the Act Man or Review Tech USA. Look at these guys. Even though, again, quick Google rudimentary search, you look up, whether the Act Man did any, said any slurs to people, or Review Tech USA, and nothing pops up. And again, as I said before, if you guys have seen anything beforehand, or know exactly what he's talking about, then leave in the comments down below for a link, because the particular video that he posted discussing this, especially with him, it just seemed like he was rambling on for 20 minutes or 20 to 25 minutes, showed no context of what he was talking about. But anyways, he made that video, and yesterday more stuff was going on, where apparently the individual, and I brought this up in my previous video, that the individual thought it was smart to contact the family of the Act Man. He got his information. By the way, he claims that he got the information by public domain. I'm calling bullshit. I wouldn't be surprised if he got the information from somebody who doxed the Act Man. But regardless, that besides that being one issue out of everything that's going on, this individual, the biggest thing right now is this individual going out of his way, thinking that it was smart, that it was okay to get people involved that shouldn't be involved in the first place, and contacting the Act Man's family.
This guy is fucking stupid!
Yeah, he contacted the private number and the private residence of the Act Man's family. People who, at this current time, especially when it comes down to, again, this, online discourse, did not need to get involved. But he decided to involve the Act Man's family. And it's kind of funny and ironic, and actually, if anything, hypocritical. Because in the previous video, he mentions how, at this point, with things going the way they are, it could harm the lives of, people involved. Which, to an extent, I'm wondering if he was only worrying about himself, because if that's the case, then it shows. Because, to the very least, it shows that he has no qualms to, attack, or if anything, try to contact the family of somebody else, because he doesn't like them. So, I'm calling bullshit about, this whole, this concern for other families crap, because, again, at this point, he has no problems contacting, the other side's family in this issue, but he's only worried about himself. So, he can cut the bullshit there. Now, going further with this particular video, again, it's another 25-minute video of him rambling with, actually this time screenshots, but to the extent he goes on to talk about the main one, where basically the Act Man mentions, hey, you threatened my family with doxing, which, by the way, yes, you contacting the family, you doxed them. To the point, at this current time, you have their information. You shouldn't have their information. You have their information. Only to an extent, again, you claiming it was for civil discourse. No, it was to intimidate. You contacted the family, and with that, at this point, the Act Man retaliated and said, you doxed my family, you come near my just, and I'm paraphrasing, by the way, if you come near my house, or come near my family, then I will end you. I'll shoot you. Or shoot on sight, was the correct words. And to an extent, Quantum TV is kind of playing the victim here. And what does that mean? What if I'm on the street? I'm like, dude, it means if you're at their house. They're like, don't play fucking dumb. Don't be fucking idiot. And it means it. And I think at this point, I think it kind of, just to kind of paraphrase, or at least kind of, just so we're clear, I think at this point what the Act Man is saying is since you know my house and you basically have contacted my family who don't need to get involved in this. Literally, if you come to my general vicinity, if you go to my house and try to harass my family because of a fucking YouTube video, which really, how pathetic this is, by the way, and we'll get into we'll go further into this, but how pathetic this is that Quantum thought it was smart to contact the family of another individual, all because of a fucking YouTube video. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you that fucking pathetic? And if it sounds like I'm mad, I am. Because at this point, it's little shits like this that are really freaking irritating. Especially when, they want to claim they're for discourse. They want to claim that, they're big and bad. They claim that, I want to have my own opinions. But God forbid people have opinions about the individual. And God forbid they say something that is different to what you have to say in your videos. And when it comes down to it, I mean, especially with, again, this started off with people not liking your Elden Ring video, you copyright claiming or falsely copyright claiming people's videos, and to an extent YouTube siding with the individual that made the videos on you. And going further than that, you not being happy about that. Because at this point now, because you were deleting content, people were looking more and more into you and seeing how much of a piece of shit you are. So, to a degree, this whole thing is, I think I've used the word pathetic several times, but I guess that's what it is. It's pathetic. Now, I want to give one final thought. Because, again, 25 minutes, and the entire time, Quantum TV tries to pit himself as the victim of threats, death threats, and so on. But here's the bottom line. This video didn't have to be made. This video, in particular, should not have been made. In fact, if anything, to going further than that, if you guys want my general opinion about this whole situation, this video shouldn't have been made. Quantum TV shouldn't have called the family, shouldn't have looked into the private information of the Actman's family, so he could, again, contact them and basically try to intimidate. Don't pull bullshit, Quantum TV. You know exactly what you're doing. And going further than that, if since we're already kind of being honest here, should not have tried to create false copyright claims on people's videos. And honestly, when people were giving criticism about him, should have taken it like a freaking adult. Should have just, dust off his shoulders, be done with it, move on. But he didn't. Instead, you wanted to, cry like a baby, and at this point, try to harass people who have literally, their only fucking crime was make a video on you. Boo fuckity who. But anyway, I guess, people who are pathetic will continue to be pathetic. But anywho, I'm done with this video. And like I said before, if you guys want me to do a full response of that particular video, let me know in the comments. At this point, I just wanted to do a quick summary of it. If you have any thoughts of the situation, leave it in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one, take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.